YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Booba and welcome back to another play review on the channel. Hope you guys are having an incredible day. In today's video, because we did not get the Ake team in the tournament SBC just yet, we're gonna go ahead and check out our very first footies card. It's none other than Dries Mertens. Mertens is a 94 rated card. He has high work rates, right footed with 5-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot. Now we do see a bit of versatility with the card, which is always great to see. He can play the center forward, center attacking mid, and striker positions. And if we go ahead and look at his in-game stats in a bit more detail, we can see that the card is pretty well rounded. He is Hooligan with the lowest stat being 80 for his defending. Now I do think that Mertens in off of the bench could make a really solid super sub. I don't see many people having him in their starting 11, but I do think that the card has some really nice qualities and that he can actually work really well this year in FC 24. He does have 93 pace overall with 94 acceleration and 92 sprint speed. Now whether you play him at the striker position or as the center attacking mid, I would still probably go ahead and recommend a chem style to make his pace and shooting even better in game. He does have 94 shooting overall with 95 attacking positioning and 94 finishing, and the one thing that I absolutely love with the card is the fact that he has both the finesse shot and power shot playstyle pluses. I think that the only letdown for the card when it comes to his shooting is the fact that he does only have 4-star weak foot. It would have been really nice to see 5-star. Now there should be a lot of versatility with the way that you can go ahead and attack with Mertens. Now you can go ahead and play him at the striker where he's bagging you all the goals, but you can also go ahead and incorporate him as a playmaker because he does have 94 passing and 95 dribbling. So I think that the chance creation with the card is going to be phenomenal. He does have the ping pass playstyle plus, which is really nice. 98 vision, 99 short pass, 85 long pass is okay, and then also 96 curve. His passing in game should be really accurate. And when you go ahead and pair that with his 95 dribbling, I think that you can honestly create so many chances with him. Keep in mind a smaller build in game with the 5-star skill moves. 91 agility, 99 balance, 92 reactions. If you do want to maybe go ahead and help out with the agility, the engine wouldn't be that bad. And then last but not least, boys, 87 physical for the card as well, which isn't half bad. He does have 99 for jumping, stamina, and aggression. And then he does also have 74 strength. So with the way that the card is set up, I think that the Hawk is probably your best option to get the most out of his pace, shooting, and physicality. Now if we jump on over to Footbin, boys, we can see that Mertens does have 11 different playstyles. He has the finesse shot, power shot, pinged pass, and rapid playstyle pluses. And I love the fact that he has the rapid playstyle plus. With his build, I do expect him to be very quick in game. And then he does also have the chip shot, incisive pass, tiki-taka, flare, first touch, press proven, and trivela. Now he can have the controlled explosive, and mostly explosive acceleration types. And when it comes to chemistry styles, boys, like I said, I do think that the Hawk is probably your best option. Now with the Hawk chemistry style, he is going to have the mostly explosive acceleration type. He's going to have 97 pace overall with the rapid playstyle plus, should be very quick. It's also going to give him 98 shooting, so I do expect him to be very clinical in game, especially with the finesse shot and power shot playstyle pluses. And then last but not least, and most importantly, it's also going to give him 89 physical. Now he is going to have 78 strength and 99 aggression. Again, I don't expect him to be very strong on the ball, but it is a decent upgrade. And something that I find really interesting, boys, if we go ahead and look at this little chart right here, with the Hawk chemistry style, he does become a 97 rated center forward. Going to be very interesting to test that out in today's video. As always, boys, if you guys do enjoy these FC 24 play reviews, go ahead and do me a huge favor. If you guys can, leave a like on today's video and also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. This is a team we're going to be using in Foot Champions to test out the new Mertens card. We're going to be playing him as the left-sided center forward in the 4-3-2-1 formation. So without further ado, boys, let's go ahead and jump into game number 1 and let's see how good this card really is. Alright, boys, here we are jumping into game number 1 using the new Mertens footies card. We're coming up against Grealish, David, Sterling, Xabi Alonso, Dani Olmo. It's a solid team. Now, as that left-sided center forward, we do need him to create a lot of chances, but we also need him to be very clinical. We went ahead and gave him the Hawk chemistry style, so I think that the pace and finishing are probably going to be the two standout stats. Now, first things first, boys, you guys know how we like to start every player review, and that is by testing out the card's dribbling. 5'7", a smaller build in game. He does also have the 5-star skill moves. And yeah, man, Mertens on the ball, very smooth. I think it's going to be very difficult to defend against that. See if maybe get off to a good start. I'm going to go for like a little step over. Decent sprint speed with the rapid playstyle plus. The finesse shot playstyle plus, man, we all know how OP that is. Dries Mertens, a little bit of left stick dribbling right here. Calm, cool, and collected. Good sharpness in his turn. I feel like he keeps the ball very close with the press proven. Mertens, decent acceleration right there. We go for the shot. I mean, it's a really good finish. Like I said, boys, I do think that if you don't want to go ahead and use him from the start, he's going to make a really solid super sub. And that's exactly what we need him to do, man. Convert the chance, create chances. I feel like you're going to get the best of both worlds with the card. We are moving the ball quite well at the moment. Let's see if we maybe just go down this left-hand side. Mertens. Now, he does have some pretty decent physicality, and I will say he is a pretty jammy player. We're just going to try to run down the left-hand side. 5-star skill moves. Near post. Mertens. I mean, it's a decent play right there. The rapid play style plus a decent amount of physicality in that situation. Now, we are going to go ahead and use our little goal kick tactic just to get Havertz a little bit further up the pitch. Havertz. That's a decent touch right there. And now we just have to swing it left very quickly. Mertens, little step over, good acceleration boost. But yeah, man, I will say with the smaller build, he isn't very strong on the ball, but he is a very jammy player. Like right there, we should not have possession. But I will say, man, you can also go ahead and create a lot of chances with him, which is really nice to see. I think that with the way that the card is set up, he's probably best suited as like a center attacking mid. Ball roll, finesse shot, a little bit further out. Ooh, Mertens. A decent attempt right there. We all know how OP the finesse shot playstyle plus is. Essien again. Mertens going to pick up the 50-50. Ooh, that little turn, man. That's very sharp. Good ball control in that situation as well. Cut back into Cruyff is nice. And it's a good save by the goalkeeper. But as you guys saw in that play, he keeps the ball very close. All right, boys, here we are jumping into game number 2, and so far, so good. For a few games of squad battles, division rivals, or FUT champions, just so that you can go ahead and get that XP, I think that it's a pretty solid player. Now, the one thing that I really like with the card is that all 4 playstyle pluses that he does have are really effective in game. I think that you can create a lot of chances with him, and then he can also bag you a lot of goals. And like I said, man, if you don't want to go ahead and use him in your main team, you can always go ahead and use him as a super sub. Now, right here, just going to get him in between the fullback and the center back. Mertens, good pace right here. Yeah, I don't think he's going to catch up. Mertens, little finesse shot. It's a great finish, man. It's a great finish right there. Now, when it comes to the finesse shot playstyle plus, I think that a lot of people just want to go ahead and use it as like a long shot type of thing. But if you go ahead and use it in and around the box, it makes his finishing a lot more clinical as well. Lizarazu, we got Mertens in a little bit of space. Ball roll, that's clean. Mertens, a finesse shot a little bit further out is cracked, man. He does have a cracked finesse shot, which is great to see. So whenever you're struggling to create chances, if it's like, if your opponent is playing with like a low block, you're trying to break him down, you can honestly just go ahead and hit a long shot with him. Now, I do have Odegaard making that little run into space. Mertens, good attacking positioning right there. We're going to go for the cutback into Neymar. Mertens. I just try to go for like a skill shot. I mean, it's the wrong thing to do in that situation, but you know, we got to have a little bit of fun with the card, switch it up a little bit. Now, the one thing that has low-key kind of surprised me is that on the ball, even though he isn't very strong, he does get a lot of things to go his way. Like a lot of 50-50s, he'll win. That's good a tackle right there. Mertens, we're going to go down the byline, maybe look for a cutback. Good ball into Neymar. I mean, it's what he does, man. He is technically very good on the ball, which is really important, especially in July. All right, boys, here we are jumping into our final game using Mertens. And I will say, man, a very solid player to go ahead and pick up. We're coming up against Del Piero, Dani Olmo, Di Maria, Doku, a very good team. Now, the best position for the card, in my personal opinion, is probably as a center attacking mid, because technically he is very good on the ball. You can also maybe go ahead and play him at the striker position, but I would personally go ahead and pair him with like a taller, more physical type of striker just to add a little bit more balance. But yeah, man, let's see if we can get off to a good start in game number 3. It's a nice little over the top through ball. Mertens could just go for a ball roll finesse shot, or maybe just like a regular finesse shot. That's a decent attempt, man. Very consistent. Mertens, we're gonna go ahead and play to him. Might try to get Cruyff in behind. Cruyff with a good run, but we're just gonna go ahead and carry the ball forward with him because we do have the space. And now we played into Neymar. That's nice. Neymar finish. I should have probably gone for the sweat right there, but Mertens, again, really nice dribbling, really nice pass. Now, I am going to go ahead and give him the corner because I am going to go ahead and try to test out another ball roll finesse shot. As you guys know, it's very OP in game. Mertens, he's kind of tracked it with that midfielder. Might try to spin him up a little bit. Mertens, a little bit further out, ball roll finesse shot. It's good shape to it, man. I'm not mad at that. Mertens, a little bit of left stick dribbling. As you guys see, this guy's not really stepping with anyone at the moment. Mertens, step over. That's nice, man. Good acceleration after the step over and another really, really good finish. Mertens. I feel like the attacking positioning so far has been really consistent. It's a simple pass. Ball roll. Finesse shot. It's cracked, man. It's cracked. As soon as it left his foot, I had a feeling that it was going to go in, man. That's very consistent and really effective. Nice, boys. Here it is. Mertens. Touch. That's good. Gets fouled right there. But we're going to keep going. And we're going to go ahead and signal Mertens to make that run again. Play it to him. Play it to him. Play it to him. Power shot. First time. See, man, there's a lot of versatility with the shot choice that you can go ahead and use with the card. Now, as you guys know, there aren't many attackers in FC24 that have both the power shot and finesse shot playstyle pluses. So it's nice to see Mertens having both. Havertz is making the run. Over top through ball. See how accurate it is? It's not bad, boys. I didn't really expect his passing to be as good as it is, but it has been quite accurate right there. Probably should have gone for a cutback. Ball roll finesse shot, 4-star weak foot. Don't know why he's slide tackling right there. I mean, even with his left foot, man, his finesse shots are cracked. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is us using the new Footies Mertens card in a few games of FUT Champions. And I will say, man, a pretty solid player for completely free. Now, if we go ahead and dissect his in-game stats in a bit more detail, we did go ahead and give him the hot chemistry style. So he does have 98 acceleration and 96 sprint speed. And with the mostly explosive acceleration type, a smaller build in-game, and the rapid playstyle plus, I think that he was very quick in game. Now, the 94 shooting for me personally, boys, was the standout stat for the card. With the hot chemistry style, you max out the majority of his shooting stats. And I will say, man, with the power shot playstyle plus and and the finesse shot playstyle, plus he is a very clinical player. The only letdown when it comes to his shooting is the fact that he has 4-star weak foot. Now, the one thing that I absolutely love with the card is that you can also go ahead and incorporate him as a playmaker, because the 94 passing and 95 dribbling are two phenomenal stats for the card. Keep in mind, boys, he does have the ping pass playstyle, plus 99 short pass, 85 long pass, and 96 curve. I think that his passing in game was quite accurate. And when you go ahead and pair that with how smooth he is on the ball, I think that the chance creation is honestly insane. 91 agility, 99 balance, 92 reactions, 5-star skill moves for the card as well. I think that the only letdown for the card when it comes to his dribbling is the fact that he does not have the technical playstyle. That would have been a really nice addition. And I just feel like he's one of those players that are very tricky to play against. Now, he does have 80 defending, so if you do want to go ahead and use him as like a more advanced center mid in like the 4-3-2-1 formation, I think you can. And then last but not least, boys, and an interesting stat for the card, his 87 physical. 99 stamina for the card is huge, especially with the high work rates. And then he does also have 74 strength and 99 aggression. And I will say, man, he isn't very strong on the ball, but he is a very Jamie player. He gets a lot of things to go his way, which is honestly very difficult to play against. Overall, boys, I'm going to go ahead and give the card like a 9.2, 9.3 out of 10 rating. I really enjoyed using him as the left-sided center forward in the 4-3-2-1 formation. Now, do I think that he's going to bench players like Arda Güler, Barcola, Garnacho, Nunez? Probably not. But I do think that the card has a lot of potential to make a fantastic super sub in off of the bench. I like the fact that all 4 playstyle pluses are really effective in game. Going forward, you can create a lot of chances with the card. He can also bag you a lot of goals. I think that the best position for him is probably as a center attacking mid center forward. Now, you can go ahead and play him at the striker position, but I would honestly pair him with a taller, more physical type of striker just to get like a nice balance between the two. And like I said, man, for completely free, I do think that he is a pretty solid player in game. It would have been really nice to see 5-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot, but 5-star, 4-star isn't the end of the world. If you guys do have the time to go ahead and grind the season objectives, I would highly recommend that you guys go ahead and pick up this Mertens card and maybe try him out as a super sub. But that is going to be the end of today's video. If you guys did enjoy it, let me know by leaving a like, comment down below what player you guys would like to see next in another player review, and then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for clicking on today's video. I've been your boy Booba, and I'll catch you guys in another one very soon. Peace.